On today's Desert Living, meet Cassidy Preston, a mental performance coach for professional athletes and high-level performers like surgeons, hedge fund managers, and CEOs. The challenges he faced as an elite hockey player created a passion for helping with the mental game. Cassidy has dedicated his life to help his clients improve their mindset to achieve consistent elite performance. Welcome, Cassidy.
Thanks for having me, Brian. It's a pleasure to be here.
Good. Now, what does prioritizing your mindset entail?
Yeah, it's a great question. One of the ways to think about it, the default approach that most people have, the way we like to operate in society is often like, let's focus on results. What do I want to achieve? What are the things, my goals, the status, the external things? And there's like, okay, well, what do I got to do in order to achieve that? And the last thing people focus on is like, okay, well, who do I have to be? What's my mindset? How do I want to show up so that I can take the action to get the results? But this is called results first. And it's completely backwards. It makes way more sense to actually prioritize how do I want to show up? Who do I want to be? And getting that clarity and certainty, like that stays connected to your intrinsic drivers. And when we get people to do that, athletes, high performers in any area, well, what happens? Well, now the actions flow and you're more likely to get the results.
How do you help someone to stop overthinking?
Yeah, well, there's a couple different ways. Again, if they first make that flip to focus on who they want to be, that's going to help. But two other, very tangible ways is actually to think more before. Right? A lot of times if you're going into, let's say, a pressure situation, or there's a lot of options and a lot of things to contemplate in the moment, especially for athletes or any other high performer, is you're going to think a lot during if you haven't prepared. And so by thinking more before and getting clarity, okay, well, if this happens, how do I want to show up? How do I want to think and feel out there and get that clarity? Well, then now you're more likely to just let it happen and flow when you get there.
Why do you think so many people struggle with confidence?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, I think the word's highly tainted. The word itself, it's not inherently bad, but what is society, associated with? External things, meaning it's so focused on I am confident when I'm doing well, when I'm achieving results and getting praise, which is a very limited way of looking at it. So therefore, like when you get results, you're confident. And when you don't, you lose your confidence. And so a lot of people then struggle with this yo-yo confidence. Lots to unpack there, but that'd be the quick answer around confidence.
Now, what are some of the top mental preparation strategies you use with professional athletes?
The first is alter ego exercise, which comes from my mentor's work, Todd Herman, and he wrote the book, The Alter Ego Effect. He helped Kobe create the Black Mamba, like it was intentionally created. And so the idea of alter ego, the contrast is like, okay, who do you want to be and who do you not? It's that gaining that clarity and the certainty about how you want to show up. And then you can create stories and narratives. It's identity-based work, very helpful, very powerful work to be done. And then we use reset routines. They're strategies that use acceptance, commitment, this ability to detach and then commit to the task at hand. Let go of the noise and get grounded and then commit and attack, your process and who you want to be.
And where can we go for more information?
Well, you can get a copy of the book on Amazon, and then, I have my personal site, drcassidypreston.com. I have speeches, one-on-one coaching there, and then I have a whole team of mental performance coaches, and we're called CEPmindset.com.
Well, thank you, Cassidy. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate the great information.
Awesome. Thank you for having me. Thanks for the great questions.
All right. We'll be right back.